Bonjour, mes architectes. Welcome to the first radiant and unstoppable of the new year. I'm your host, Shailara Lynx, and I am so ready to build something beautiful with you. Not a new you, jamais ça, but a more protected, peaceful, and powerful version of the incredible woman you already are. We often start January with physical goals, but what about the foundation, your mind, your energy? Today we're doing a gentle, loving audit. We're creating our New Year mental maintenance checklist and setting intentional self-care goals. This is about staying in the driver's seat of your mental health, learning to say no to external drains, and saying yes to the internal practices that fortify you. Prête à commencer?
First and foremost, I know that it is now the last week in January. However, I needed to take some time to do my self-maintenance, mental checkup and checklist. Now, with that being said, let's start from a place of power. Mental maintenance is the ultimate act of self-respect. It's proactive, not reactive. Okay, ladies, here we go.
Positive view 1. The power of the proactive no. When you set a boundary, I can't take on that extra project, or I need to leave by 6 p.m., or that topic is off limits for me. You are not being difficult. You are being a brilliant guardian of your inner world. You are declaring, my mental space is sacred, and I decide who and what gets access. This isn't selfish, it's strategic. A protected mind is a creative, joyful, and unstoppable mind. Positive view 2. The clarity of contribution. On the flip side, knowing you are doing enough is a profound stress reliever. When you contribute meaningfully to your work, your home, your community, from a place of aligned energy, not guilt or obligation, it creates a sense of purpose and calm. You avoid the stress of a guilty conscience. The key? Defining what enough means for you, not by anyone else's exhausting standards. Positive view 3. Self-care goals as infrastructure, not indulgence. Think of self-care goals not as spa days, but as the non-negotiable maintenance schedule for your most valuable asset, you. A weekly digital sunset at 9 p.m. Move my body for joy 3 times a week. Call my support person or group every Sunday. This is the infrastructure that prevents burnout. C'est la base.
Now, let's look at what happens when we ignore this maintenance, when we leave our mental gates unguarded. Negative view 1. The tyranny of too much, the people-pleaser's burnout. When we constantly say yes to avoid disappointment or conflict, we silently say no to our own well-being. We allow others to dump their stress, their emergencies, their expectations into our space. The result? Resentment, exhaustion, and a loss of self. You become like a satellite orbiting everyone else's needs, and you lose your own signal. On s'oublie. This is the fast track to anxiety and depletion. Negative view 2, the stress of not enough, the guilt spiral. Conversely, when we don't do the things we know contribute to our stability, when we skip therapy, neglect our sleep, isolate from friends, let chores pile up, we create internal chaos. This isn't laziness, it's often a symptom of being overwhelmed. But the consequence is a gnawing, guilty stress that whispers, you're failing. It undermines your confidence and can lead to a paralyzing depression. Negative view 3. The goalless drift. Without intentional self-care goals, we drift. We react to the loudest demand, not our deepest need. Our mental health becomes a messy, cluttered room we're afraid to enter. We feel out of control because we haven't defined what in control looks like for us.
All right, let's build your blueprint. Here is your customizable mental maintenance checklist. Take what resonates. 1. The boundary audit, quarterly. Question: who or what consistently drains my energy? Action: draft one sentence to protect yourself. I am not available for last-minute requests. I need to think about that and will get back to you. 2. The contribution check-in, monthly. Question: in what areas of my life do I feel I am contributing meaningfully? Where do I feel guilt or lack? Action: for the lack area, define one small, sustainable act of contribution that feels good, not burdensome. 3. The self-care goal setting, smart and gentle. Specific: not relax more, but read fiction for 20 minutes before bed. Meaningful: it must nourish you, not just to look good on social media. Actionable: clear first step. Take a clear, precise first step toward your mental health goals. Realistic: start small, a 5-minute meditation, not a 60-minute one. Time-bound: I will do this every Wednesday and Saturday, whatever day or days work for you. 4. The energy input filter, weekly. Action: unfollow one account that makes you feel less than. Consume one piece of content that inspires or educates you. Curate votre environment. 5. The release valve, daily. Non-negotiable: one thing to move stress out of the body. A walk, a dance, shaking your limbs, deep breaths. Liberello. Time to seal this commitment with our weekly boost. This one is for your inner guardian. Stand tall, shoulders back, and declare: Je suis la gardienne de mon esprit. Mon calme est ma priorité. Mes limites sont des actes d'amour. Say it like you mean it, parce que c'est vrai.
This year, your primary project is your inner peace. Let this checklist be your living document. Edit it, care for it, refer to it. Remember, you are not responsible for managing other people's emotions or expectations. You are responsible for the sanctuary of your own mind. Share one of your self-care goals with our community. Join me for our next episode, a special edition episode 10 of Radiant and Unstoppable. We will have another guest from Schender Wolf Entertainment, the Afro-Turkish sensation Alev Kara. I promise you, you do not want to miss episode 10. It will be one you won't soon forget. All right, mes radieuses, thank you for choosing to build something lasting and beautiful within yourself this year. That is the most radiant, unstoppable work there is. Construisons des vies paisibles. Prenez soin de vous. À la prochaine. Brillez fort. Sois inarrêtablement toi.